What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since we posted a video, so we're doing something cool. We're gonna start working on my dad's Porsche, so let's get it out of storage. Here's where it's been sitting for the past few months. Just need to move some things out and get it in the garage over there on jack stands. It's been sitting for a while because it's been making a knocking noise, something I didn't know how to diagnose at the time, but we're going to get to work on it, and through my current knowledge and what I'll be learning, and maybe if you guys leave some comments as well, hopefully we'll be able to figure out what's wrong with this vehicle and get it back on the road for my dad. So let's get to it.
Oh, fixing you.
It's been a while, huh?
Yeah. How far?
We need to go out.
Is there anything in the way?
No.
The straight ones, long ones, or thin ones. There?
Okay, I believe on the 911 it is at 19 mil. If I read correctly. So we're gonna rebuild this car for my dad. Figure out whatever's going on with the engine. We're gonna throw some coils on it and some nice wheels. You does so much for me that, you know, this is absolutely nothing in return. So, man, this thing is nasty. So a few years ago, we moved from Virginia, where my dad got this car brand new, and the vehicle wouldn't pass state inspection. It had issues with the catalytic converters, and for whatever reason, we bought some on Rock Auto, and we installed them. Turns out, didn't fix the issue. So we have catalytic converters on here from Rock Auto that did not match up with the rest of the exhaust, I guess you'd say mid-type. And since we got the catalytic converters from Rock Auto, it did not line up perfectly. So you see here, completely different flanges in the exhaust. So here's my theory. One, the motor's knocking, as these motors do. They do fail quite a bit from bore scoring. And that's why we're going to remove the spark plugs and do compression test and bore scope the cylinders. We're also going to drain the oil and send it out to the lab until you have it inspected and have them tell us what's wrong with the vehicle, or if they notice anything in the oil, contaminants, whatnot. Secondly, I believe it could be an exhaust leak. That's best case scenario. If it is that would be fantastic. That way we can just straight pipe the vehicle, put on some headers, nice exhaust for it, really open it up and get it back on the road, because this vehicle only has, I think, like 44,000 miles on it. So super low mile, one owner. And you know, my dad deserves to have this thing back on the road. So that's the goal. So I think we should get started, and let's get to it, see what we can do to resurrect this vehicle. All right, I'm trying my best to get you guys a good angle. First things first, let's remove the coils. So a few years ago, before I knew anything about cars, I took the advice of an older gentleman and I replaced all the spark plugs in the coils thinking it would fix the vehicle. It did not. And what I did notice was that the spark plugs at the time had a bunch of oil all over the threads. It's a good thing I'm learning how to work on these, because there's two parts of this thing, not understanding how anything works really. I mean, just wasted several $100s for absolutely no reason. I could have just waited, as I am doing now. But at the time, I had no intentions of becoming a technician or going to school. So I guess that makes sense. Same thing on this side. Just going to remove the coils first. All right, let's start over here on this cylinder. Already blew out the hole with air. Threads are pretty oily. All right, let's bore scope it. Here we are in what I believe to be cylinder 1. So far it looks pretty good. If anything, I see a little bit of oil sitting in the cylinder. What I am thinking that might be is caused by the air oil separator. I'm pretty sure that's a common failure point on these engines, but that is something I am going to have to research and learn some more about to see if that could be the cause of that. Here is the spark plug one more time. Here we are in the next cylinder. I was thinking it looked pretty good. We do have this little scratch up top, but it looks like this cylinder has scoring. As you can see right there, there's two lines together right there, and then one a little bit lower. So I think this one is not in the best shape, but leave a comment below with what you guys think. Cylinder number 5, I believe. This cylinder is at TDC, so we'll have to rotate the engine and come back and look at it later. This cylinder as well looks like it has some oil pooling up at the bottom of the cylinder, and it looks like it has a little bit of scoring, so that could be an issue as well. This cylinder, we got a pretty good look at it. So far so good. Doesn't look like there's anything too alarming, but you do see a little bit of kind of like faint score marks is what I think it might be. Of course, you know, unless there's something alarming, something very visible, something very pronounced, then we need to do a compression test to see if there could be an issue with the cylinder. And this one's also a TDC. Okay guys, so that's the first day of work on this vehicle. I do work tomorrow, so I can't stay out too late. It's already about 9 o'clock. So we bore scoped the cylinders, removed the spark plugs. Spark plugs look good. Coils, all of that works. That has nothing to do with the issue. The issue is intermittent knocking. I think it was when it was warmed up. So that gives the exhaust time to expand, in my opinion, which would be exhaust related. So far it looks like it's not the cylinders for bore scoring, or there was a couple scores, but I don't think bad enough to cause any serious issues at this point. So I'm leaning towards exhaust related, but there should be some clips in the video of what it looked like. I want you guys to leave your opinions if you're knowledgeable on the subject, especially if you're knowledgeable on this platform with this flat 6. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you guys are thinking, and if there's anything you guys want to see in these videos going forward, and what you guys think your next step would be. I think I'm going to do a compression test next, and I'm gonna drain the oil, replace it, and send it off to AMSOIL for a lab, for them to do a lab sample on it and see what it comes back as. So that'll be it for this video. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.